right, let's try this again. All right, okay. All right, so you all got your welcome letters, and I believe you were provided with the link for this page. This is the sign-in page for SuperKnova, which is our learning management system, and you can bookmark that link, and that will get to you here each and every time. However, if you're like me and you have a lot of bookmarks in your list on your computer and sometimes it's difficult to find them, there's another way for you to get here. And that is to go to the webpage for, this is our information page, is called supernova.org. And that's supernova with the K. The K is very important. The K actually stands for knowledge, so that everyone understands why the K is there. But if you just type in supernova.org, it will get you to this page. And once you get here, if you look at the top in this menu bar, first of all, you can find out information about the programs, including ham radio. But if you go over, you'll see the LMS login, and it will take you to the exact same screen that they gave you. Now, when I clicked on it, because I'm already logged in, it took me to the page. But what it would normally do for you is take you to the login page, and then you would log in. So because the magic of multiple screens will take you back here. So for a moment, you received a letter, also your username. Everybody's username is their email address, easy to remember. You were provided an initial password. When you put that password in, the first thing the system is going to make you do is to change that password. And because I'm already logged in, I can't show you that, and I don't want to take the time to unlog in, but you're going to need to change your password. The important thing is for you to remember what your password is, because we don't have any way to access that for you. So it's not like you can say, hey, can you check the system and tell me what my password is? Moodle doesn't let us do that, even at the highest level. So we would actually have to go through the process of resetting it, and we'll have to just let us know if you run into that issue, and we can help you reset your password, but we can't retrieve it for you. So try to pick something that you are going to be able to remember. So now I'm going to not log in, but go ahead and go forward. So when you've logged in, after you change your password, it's going to take you, this is called our landing page for the course. This is what you're going to see. However, I'm going to show you how to get to the more important part, which is the dashboard. So if you look here at the top under HAM 22 Week 1 Welcome, you'll see it says Dashboard. If you click on the dashboard, it's going to take you to the Control Center. This is where you can get all kinds of information. By the way, while I'm doing this, anybody has any questions, just feel free to unmute yourself and shout out at me and tell me that you need me to repeat things or that I skipped something. Okay, this is your dashboard. You're going to have a lot of important information here. So over on the right-hand side where it says no upcoming activities due, this will keep track of any assignments that you have that are due and tell you what the assignment title is and when it's due. And you could click on it and it would take you to more information. If there are upcoming events like lectures or special presentations, then they could be listed here, something coming up in the next week or so. Underneath of that, you see this calendar feature. And it will tell you month by month what is going on. And I'm going to skip to January because it's got some highlighted things for us to look at. So you see January has these highlighted blocks. That means there's an activity on that day. And if you hover over it, it gives you a very brief overview about what that activity is. And if you click on it, then it gives you additional details about the activity. I go back to our dashboard. And so you can look at, again, just hover over and it'll give you the overview of what's going to happen on that day. And if you want more details, just click on it. Anybody have any questions so far?
We had a few questions in the chat that I answered. So the email addresses that you'll use to log in are the preferred email address you gave us in the Google form where everyone was submitting their shipping addresses. So that'll be the email address that you use for the username. And then not everyone has completed that form yet. So once all the students have submitted that form, we're going to go ahead and enroll everyone in the course, and then your passwords will be emailed to you at that point. So hopefully, sometime this week.
Okay, anything else before I go on? All right, so then over on the left-hand side, this is all of the courses that you were enrolled in. You're just enrolled in the ham radio course, but each of the weeks is just logistically listed separately here. So this is the ham radio course broken into all of its pieces. And if you scroll down, you can see all of the weeks listed here, and you can click on any of them. You can click on any week that you're interested in clicking on. Some of them are not going to have a lot of information in them. Some of them will have all of the information in them, but everything is clickable to you at this point. Now, I'm actually going to go back to the dashboard, but let me point out from here how you can do that. So underneath the title of this page, again, you see where it says dashboard, and I just click on it. Now, there's something very important we need you to do first. So before the ham week 1, you'll see it just says welcome 22 or 2022. If you click on that, this is a survey that we need all participants in all the SuperKnova programming to fill out. It just helps us because we are grant funded, and so we have to provide reports to those entities which are providing us money. And so we need some information that you're going to see in these surveys, just basically demographic information. To get to the actual survey, you're going to click down here where it says tell us more about you. And if you click on this, it says to complete the survey, please click on the answer the questions button. And then it's going to take you to the survey. And you just click the buttons that are appropriate for you. And then once you're finished, you can just click submit your answers and you're done with that. And that's all you have to do. Is very, basic kind of demographic information. Now, again, while I'm here and I want to go back to my courses, I'm going to go to dashboard. And it's going to give me all my list of things. So let's look at what some of these are. And if you are currently or in the past have taken any kind of a class where you had an online portal that you use for grading and for assignments, Moodle is very similar to that. Blackboard or other examples is another example of this type of platform. It's very similar to that, so should look very familiar to you. So once you get here, again, you'll see the calendar on the right, and each of these activities. So if we scroll down, you'll see some things here up here in the main screen, like this welcome. There's a video here. To watch the video, you just click on the play button. And I'm not going to do that at this moment, just to save us some time. But anything you see that's a hyperlink is going to take you somewhere that has an assignment that you need to do or something that you need to read. And so just click on these. You can never get stuck. You can always go back to where you've been, either by using the back button or by this list of links up here.
Right.
And then just go back to where you want to be. So I'm going to show you 2 more things because I know we're running short on time here. So just 2 more important things that you're going to need, and then happy to help you as you go through. And one, we're going to go to week 3 to do this because it's all set up. So on week 3, if you look through it, you'll see there are all kinds of assignments in here. Like there's things you're going to need to do and turn in. To turn things in, you're going to have to submit them to the system. And so when you do that, all you have to do is just put this into a Word document or Google document, some kind of thing that you can type in, And then just drag and drop your file into the submit assignment location, which you can see right here. So this is the same assignment. I clicked on the link to get it to open. You add your submission. You scroll down. I'm going really fast. I know that, and I apologize, but so many things we need to cover for you. And so then all you'll do, I can get my file to move. Okay. All you do is drag your file right into that box. Then this is important because it is not turned in at this point. So you need to save changes. Make sure then you have to scroll down. Okay, again, not turned in yet. Now, if you look here and it says edit submission, remove submission, we're all good, and it is turned in. It tells me right there that it is submitted for grading, and I can see over here, if I go to the thumbs up, if I click on this, once it's graded, it'll actually tell me my grade is on that. All right, and one last thing I'm going to show you before they drag me off with the proverbial hook that they do when people are taking too long is about the quizzes, because you were going to be taking quizzes every week. And I want to show you how to do that. So here we are at the bottom with a practice quiz. I did this one earlier. I didn't read the questions, I'll be honest. So I got a 5 out of 10. But you can do it as many times as you want. All you have to do is click reattempt the quiz. You just click on these buttons, you submit it, and then it will give you a grade and tell you what it is. If I do this really fast so that you can see what this looks like, notice that the blue bars tell me that I've answered the question. Please don't do the questions like I am, because I have no idea what this question says, but I'm clicking on an answer. So once you finish them, then you finish your attempt. It gives you a chance to change it at this point. You can always go back to a question and change your answer, or you can submit and finish, submit and finish. And then it goes through and it gives you a score, tells you what your grade is, and it tells you the correct answer for each question. And like I said, you can do this as many times as you would like. It won't stop you from doing it over and over again. That was really fast.